So I happen to be lucky enough to be down in Cape May on vacation, and behind me, which you probably can't see, is Gusto Brewery, and I'm about to go in and get the next beer that I'm going to be reviewing, and this is going to be an Imperial Stout, up next on End of the Day Beer Review. Hi everybody, and welcome back to End of the Day Beer Review. My name is Rich. Today we are going to continue our little Jersey Shore series, and in this case we are going to be looking at a piece not by Cape May Brewing Company but instead Gusto Brewing Company, which is in North Cape May. Very small brewery, highly recommend going there. And we're actually going to be trying their Imperial Stout called Magnificent Desolation, and this is named to honor Buzz Aldrin's description of the moonscape and the famous first words upon disembarking the lunar lander on July 20th, 1969. This is an Imperial Stout at 9.1% ABV. Now, there's no really can art to speak of. Really, there's some Cape May artwork on this crowler. And I normally like to hang on to these, but not so much Gusto, but in general, the crowlers don't seem to keep quite as long. They seem to lose pressure. So I want to do this before there's a chance for that. This was actually canned on, I think it was 8/18 when I was down at the Jersey Shore. And this video actually started with a little look at Gusto Brewing Company and the inside. A great place, nice to go in, easy to pick stuff up. So if you're in the North Cape May area, I really do recommend that you check it out. Let's check out Magnificent Desolation. Now, I'm a stout person and I love the higher ABV beers. So this is one of the ones that I've been really, really looking forward to. I'm gonna try the pour. It's not that I hate them. I don't like the big crowlers because I tend to pour badly out of them. I see they're sort of a fast pour type of thing. Now with the opening, I didn't get any massive aroma coming out into the bar that you occasionally get. We have a nice dark beer here, jet black, I would say, with a dark brown head. Definitely some legs on this one. You see how it's clinging to the glass, a little bit of lacing there, which I'm not surprised that we're seeing that with a 9.1% ABV. Let's give it a smell. Let's see what the nose is on this one. I'm getting a lot of roastiness. I'm getting some vanilla, not a tremendous amount, but just a little bit on the back end. And I want to say there's also sort of a coffee aroma. Now the head is dissipating pretty fast. And again, that head might have been there because of my pour, which was not the best when it comes to this size can. And the legs are still hanging out there. So anything else? Yeah, I'm getting some roast, I'm getting some vanilla, I'm getting a bit of coffee. I'm getting all those good smells that I like in a stout. So let's take the first sip. First off, the mouthfeel on this one, this is a thick beer. It's not syrupy. It's got a really nice level of carbonation that sort of opens up the flavor on your tongue. I'm getting sort of that coffee flavor, that roasty flavor that you get with most stouts. And just as it finishes, just a little bit of vanilla. This is very nice. This is a very nice sipping type of stout. I sort of regret having opened the larger crowler. It means that tonight's going to be a long but slow drinking night with this. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I'd say there's some coffee flavor to it. It's sort of a roasty, reminds me of coffee. I'm not sure if there's actually coffee involved in this. But what's really nice is just as that flavor ends, just as you're losing that sort of roastiness in your mouth, on the back of your tongue, you're just getting a hint of vanilla that makes this just such a nice finish as you drink this beer. As far as the high ABV goes, I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling the booze. I'm not feeling a great deal of burn in my throat. I'm not feeling a great deal of burn in my stomach. I think the carbonation level on this one is just spot on. It's just enough as it's going over your tongue that it's sort of opening up those taste buds and letting you really, really immerse yourself in that sort of roastiness that's going on within this particular beer. Yeah, this is a thick one. It's definitely not quite as thick as, let's say, a Goose Island Bourbon Barrel Stout, but this has some good meat to it. It really does. It's an enjoyable drink. It feels good. The carbonation on your tongue is really bringing out those flavors, and that roast flavor is fantastic. Now, I haven't really looked into the description, but I do have it right here, so let me see. So, brewed with a cluster of specialty grains and flaked oats, we conditioned it on house-toasted coconut and fresh, aromatic Madagascar vanilla caviar. Now, the vanilla I'm getting, no problem at all. I'm not really getting a lot of coconut. In fact, if anything, they say that, yeah, Madagascar caviar with a nose and first sip like a still warm macaroon, delicately laced with feathery chocolate shavings. I'm getting the chocolate. I'm getting the vanilla. I'm not so much getting the coconut. Now, does that take away from the beer? Not one bit. Do I have any regrets about this beer? No. And quite honestly, the biggest problem I have with Gusto Brewery is that it's 3 hours away from my house, and that to get the beer, I have to dedicate a day to going down there and then bringing it back up to New York, because New Jersey has some sort of law that prohibits the shipping of beer across state lines, which is actually really aggravating. But I can't blame the brewery for that, because they have put out just an outstanding stout here. Magnificent, yeah, I'd say they're right. Desolation, I get the reference, I really do, but oh my God, this is a beautiful stout. If you're down in North Cape May, I definitely recommend putting Gusto into your GPS, finding it, going in there. And so far, everything I've tried from Gusto, from their English Mild to their Red, has been outstanding. In fact, I know I'll be down in Cape May again come May 4th, because they'll put out their Star Wars themed beer, which I'm really looking forward to. So with this one, Magnificent Desolation, again, it is 9.1% ABV, and it is outstanding. If you're looking for a really sort of smooth stout with a high ABV and a great flavor profile, Magnificent Desolation is definitely a stout you want to try. And I'll go a step further. Is it worth the 3-hour drive down to Cape May to get this? Yes, it is. I'm going to go and finish this one off. I hope you've enjoyed the Cape May Jersey Shore beer series that I've done on this channel. Going to be moving into some British, I'm going to have some British guests on the channel very soon who are going to be examining some Goose Island with me, so keep your eye out for that. In the meantime, have a good night, like, subscribe, and see you next time.